Yo, what's up, YouTube? My name is Shisha Zed, back in here again with another video for you. Peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. Let's get into it. All right, man, what you're about to see is a grown man go through some serious pain. Some serious pain. He thought he loved her. He trusted her. But then he decided to look through her phone. Let's get into it.
Rule number 1. Never go through your girl's phone.
Never go through your girl's phone. Never go through your girl's phone, bro. Never.
A lot of people ask me why I do what I do. A lot of people ask me why it's necessary. Well, because of shit like this. That's why I do what I do. Men need to wake up and understand that they're not living in a fairy tale. Men need to take the RP. Men need to take a dose of reality and understand female nature. Too many men out here do not want to know the truth. Too many men out here will come on a channel like myself, right? And sit there and go, wow, man, you're really negative. The one is waiting for you somewhere out there. Love is all you need. They believe that shit, man. Right? They buy into these fantasies. Why? Because they've been programmed and conditioned for that blue pill type of thinking. That is until they go through something like this. Right? That is until a woman breaks their heart. Happens the first time, he might get back up. He might say, you know what? I just haven't found the right one. Happens the second time, he might think, wait, maybe there's something wrong with me. You know what? Let me marry her and show her how much I appreciate her because I love her so much. Happens a third time, but this time he really suffers and it affects him for life. Family split apart, loses half of what he owns, paying alimony to the chick that absolutely, truly despises and hates him. And now he's bitter and angry. Right? Then people ask me, why do you do this? Why do you make these videos? Well, this is why, man. Because men need to wake up to the truth. Do not love a woman too much. First time I heard that was from my dad. He told me never love a woman too much. You cannot love a woman too much. Why? People hear this, they're like, oh man, that's so terrible. How could you say that? You can't. You can't love a woman too much, man. She cannot be the center of your life and your focus, because when you do and she leaves and she steps out, you get that. Crying, begging. Look at this guy, man. Rolling around in the rain. Look how stupid he looks. Publicly humiliating himself. Why? Because he let himself get way too attached to some chick who means absolutely nothing. Yes, she can be replaced. Fast, not slow. That's the mindset you need to take and understand. These women today are cold-blooded, man. They're not like your grandma. They're not like the past or what you see on television. They don't want long walks on the beach. She doesn't want to be a good girl and take care of you and feed you and just be there for you and just wants your love. Nah, man. She wants hot girl summers. She wants to ride the CC. She wants BBC, brother. Right? And guys, I laugh about this stuff because that's all you can do, right? We've all had our experience of our RP experience when you face the truth, when you understand that it's not all that it's cracked up to be, that love, relationships, dating, you've been lied to. The guy was probably a good guy. He probably bought her gifts on her birthday. He probably never raised his voice at her. Well, no one should do that, right? Because here we control our emotions with that alpha mentality. But what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say this guy was probably a good guy. And now he's suffering through the thought and the experience that I did all this for this chick. I was kind. I was nice. I was pulling up chairs like a bitch. And she cheated on me. Who knows what he saw on that phone? You know, could have been anything. Maybe it was a video. Maybe it was a picture. Maybe it was both videos and pictures. Maybe it was a tag team situation. Maybe she had a train ran on her. Who knows what he saw to get him to act the way he rolling around in the rain, man. That shit is crazy. Listen, you have to understand that this is possible. You have to understand that women are capable of breaking your heart, no matter how perfect you think she is. The vulnerability is thinking that there is a one out there that will never hurt you. That's the vulnerability. Understanding female nature is not thinking that all women are terrible or bad. No, understanding female nature is understanding that women are hypergamous and they will practice that hypergamous nature. And sometimes that results in breaking your heart. She finds the bigger guy, the better guy, the smarter guy. She might pick him over you. Women love opportunistically. Men love idealistically, right? Men love for the sake of love. I know you've been told the other way around that women want love and romance. No. Women love depending on what they need in that time being. So when a woman's young, for example, right? What does she want? She wants excitement. She wants fun. So she falls in love with those type of guys. As she goes through these type of guys, these alpha men who just give her fun and excitement, now she's looking for a more stable alpha. Now she adds more to her list. She wants an income requirement, right? She wants you to be able to pay for your rent and her rent potentially. And then eventually she settles. Now she wants the good guys. And when I say settles, guys, I'm talking about in her mind, right? She's settling. Because we all know that women overestimate their qualifications, so the type of men they qualify for. Now she falls in love with men who are providers. But at any moment, if you stop being that thing that woman needs, she stops falling in love. You know, there's a famous quote. I don't think Chris Rock actually came up with it, but he's repeated it a lot. I've seen it all over the place. He says, only children, women, and dogs get unconditional love. As a man, you're loved based on the condition that you provide something. That there in essence is the understanding of women loving opportunistically and men loving idealistically, right? Your wife, you can just love her based on her beauty, her character, her personality. She doesn't have to provide, right? Especially if you're well off. It's not a requirement in order for you to fall in love. But for women out here, if you don't meet that hypergamous qualification in that time in their life, she will lose interest. Never love a woman too much. You cannot pedestalize a creature that is as emotional as a woman. Because if you love her and make her the number one focus of your life, when that gets taken out, when that gets removed from your life, you will fall apart. And I've said it multiple times. Men need to understand this. Men need to guard themselves. When you know, now you're careful, right? You need to be reminded, because sometimes, man, that love blinds you. Oh no, she would never do that. That's what he thought. Bro, she loves me, bro. She would never do that. That's what he thought. My girl doesn't even like sucking D, right? Until you saw a video of her sucking D, right? Bro, she doesn't like that position until you saw a video of her getting smashed in that position. The RP is necessary. The RP saves lives. Because if this guy understood what was possible, that there is a possibility, there is no one out there, there is no perfect woman, he would have been prepared, more prepared for this. Would it have still hurt? Yes. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to completely break down men who understand the RP. You're not going to break down the men that follow this channel, right? If you cheat on him, he's not going to go out and end himself, because that does happen. We see it a lot. And why? Because this man thought that could be the worst thing to possibly happen. But when you understand that these hoes are hoes, when you understand that these women are in these streets, right? When you understand that a lot of these women are for the streets, or even if she's just for you, understand that she has a little bit of street in her, right? She misses the streets just a little bit. Even if she's your girlfriend, sometimes she thinks about it. She thinks about, oh man, I remember those times. Oh, but I love my man. Let me stick by him. But one day, if she does step out, hey, you got to be ready. Don't assume it's going to happen, but just know that it's possible. Knowing it's possible will sober you up, will keep you from living in la la land and ending up rolling around on the ground in the rain like an idiot. Guys, I'm not trying to be harsh here, but that's what you look like when you're not RP aware. You think women care? You think the woman that did that cares? No, she loves the other guy, right? She's probably going to leave him and go for the other dude. Now, to my next point, should you be out here checking women's phones? No. The problem with checking a woman's phone is that you keep yourself in that scarcity mindset. You haven't truly accepted what it is. There is no fail proof to a woman not cheating on you, but you can greatly minimize it by adopting the alpha mentality, improving and being the best option that she can pick. And I believe when you do that, a woman will not cheat. I've said this before. But let's say she does. It is what it is. When you find out, you deal with it. But don't be out here looking through a chick's phone, man, especially if she's not your wife, right? Especially if she's not your wife. Don't be out here looking through a phone. That feeds into the scarcity mindset. How you got to look at it is, hey, if I see it, if it happens, I'll deal with it then. But understand it's possible. But snooping around, looking, being scared, that's a waste of time and energy. Waste of time and energy. And the type of guy that does this, guys, is the type of guy that has the one-itis mindset, right? Is he's focused on this one chick, and I've been that guy before. Guys who date multiple women have rotations, have different options of women. They don't have time to check every woman's phone. I was on a date a few days ago. The chick was texting right next to me, right? I saw her doing it the whole date, but we were at some like concert or something like that. Usually I'll check that, say, hey, put your phone away. But she was texting and I was like, oh, whatever. I didn't look over and see who she's texting. She's not my girlfriend, but I've been talking, dating her for a little bit. Now, when I brought out my phone, her eyeballs were in my phone. That's because she's in that scarcity mindset. But who has more power in that situation, me or her? Now, when I say if she's your wife, well, I mean, don't go snooping around even if she's your wife. What you should at least have access. I'll say that. But apart from just cheating, man, you're going to find things as a man if you snoop around that you're just not going to be okay with. You just will. Especially those group chats with your girlfriends. You're going to find something. Why even put yourself in that situation? If it's happening, deal with it. Then deal with it. But know it's possible. Understand female nature. Know what women are capable of. They are not as innocent as you think they are. You have to understand this. A woman cannot be the center of your life. Otherwise, you will end up like dude in the rain, rolling around on the ground, crying. He's got his friends there picking him up. They literally have to drag him. This is why the RP is important, man. That man's mentor right now is in a very bad place because he's given himself to something as emotional as a woman fully. You never do that. Never. Your life's purpose should go before her. Always. She shouldn't even be number 2, right? Your mom, your family, your immediate family, they should come at number 2. She should be number 3 or 4, if you ask me. And then, trust me, the relationship will work better that way. Too many men are out here looking for love when they really should be trying to find their purpose in life. Improve yourself, because the more you focus on you, the better your life will get. Focus on yourself, man. Sad video. It is what it is. I hope that this encouraged somebody out there. Guys, as always, I appreciate you. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Let me know what you guys thought of the content. Until next time, my name is Shisha Zed. I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell. Freedom ring through my stride. Freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene. I should probably shake it up just a little bit.